Hi, welcome back to another video here with me, Ellen, and thank you so much for joining me again on the mat today. This flow is going to be a flow ideally for the morning, first thing, getting out of bed before work, before whatever you've got to do that day, and you just want a wiggle. However, as always, you can do these practices whenever in the day, and they're not confined to that specific time of day. But this practice just has morning in mind. A little morning wiggle, wake up for the body. And we're going to begin in a seat. You could come to sit on your heels. You could come to sit cross-legged, facing towards the top of the mat. And we're just going to take a short moment just to ground in. You could roll the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back down. You can close the eyes, or you could just take a soft, unfocused gaze down in front of you. We'll inhale here together. And we'll exhale here together. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhaling here. Just taking a moment. Stepping away from the night's sleep perhaps you've just had, or whatever you've been doing before you've stepped onto the mat, before you've stepped into this practice. We just take this moment in stillness, in quiet, to settle, to step away and settle and root down, to drop everything else and just be here. And you're going to interlace your hands behind your back. You can keep your eyes closed, the gaze soft. We inhale as we draw the interlace up and away from the body. And exhale, draw that fist towards the right waist and drop your right ear down towards the right shoulder, so you're breathing up and down the left side of the neck. Softening across the forehead, around the eyebrows, softening through the jaw. Notice if there's a holding, a tensing, a gripping. Breathe into that left side. And inhale, take the interlace behind you, open the heart. Exhale the fist towards your left waist as you drop the left ear down towards the left shoulder. So you're breathing up and down the right side of the neck. And there's a softening through the face. There's a softening through the whole body, really. With every exhale, you find ease. Breathe into the right side. Nice. And inhale, take that interlace behind you, opening up through the heart, maybe a slight curving through the spine as the gaze goes up. And exhale, interlacing. Drop my headphone down, interlacing your hands in front of you, pushing the palms of the hands away, rounding through the spine. So you're breathing into the heart space, the upper part of the back, and then the inhale draws the interlace up over the head. And we're going to take breath of fire here. So we take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, just release it through the mouth. Keep the arms and the hands strong. We inhale through the nose. And it's like you're sniffing the air out through the nose. Pump it out. So you're sniffing every exhale through the nose. Keep it going, and the inhale just happens. It's a strong breath, but you don't need to force or push too hard. And there can be a softness through the face, a softness through the shoulders. Keep it pumping out. Like you're pushing the air out through the nose. Pushing the palms of the hands up to the sky. Really nice. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale here. Grow tall, reach up. And whenever you're ready, you can take an exhale aside through the mouth. Release the hands, the backs of the hands come to your thighs, palms are facing up, and you just take a moment. And you settle again. And you notice the energy, the sensations, heat, a sense of fieriness perhaps rippling underneath the surface of the skin. This energizing breath. One more moment here. Beautiful. And you can open up your eyes, coming into some movement now, taking your hands down onto the mat, curl under the toes, finding a hovering tabletop here. We take an inhale. Exhale, push the hips up and back, a down dog, but you can keep the knees nice and bent. Inhale, we come forward, hover tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Let's do one more. Inhale, roll forward, hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. And just taking any movement here, any wiggles, maybe lifting an arm up off of the mat, another arm, a leg, a foot, taking sways through the hips, through the legs, through the neck. Really nice. Just waking up the body. If this is first thing in the morning, it might feel tight, it might feel sticky, and that is okay. Allow the crown of the head to drop down towards the mat. Beautiful. And then walking your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat. Take hold of opposite elbows. Just take an inhale, a halfway lift. And exhale, refold. Keeping that bind. Hands on the elbows. Grounding down through the four corners of the feet. And you can sway side to side. Maybe there's a sigh through the mouth as you're breathing into the backs of the legs. Breathing into the lower back. Hanging heavy. This weightedness between the legs. Nice. And having your feet hip width apart, keeping the bind. We roll up through the spine, taking the shoulder blades up towards the sky. Keep the bind. Inhale, we open through the heart, drawing the chest forward through the arms. Exhale, we lean over to the right. My favorite thing to do at the moment, opening through the heart. Inhale, center, and through the side body. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to right. Inhale, center. Exhaling to left. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Take the heart up, the gaze up. And exhale, we dive down towards the mat. Beautiful. Walking the hands out. It's a down dog. Inhale, we reach the right leg up to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, right knee to nose. It's a tiger curl. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step that right foot through between your hands, a runner's lunge. So you drop the left knee down. Inhale, we open the heart. Exhale, we draw back to a half split. You can use blocks here, of course. Inhale, forward, we rock forward, and exhale, we rock back. Move with the breath. Inhale, forward. Exhale, we come back. Inhale, draw forward, but lift that left knee off the mat. So it's still a runner's lunge, a little bit more active. Inhale here. Exhale like a pyramid, straighten through both legs, maybe coming onto the heel of the right foot. Inhale, drop forward. Hips down, heart up. Exhale, push back. Straighten. Inhale, forward. Exhale, draw back. Let's do one more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, draw back. Take a moment here, breathing into the back of the right leg, softening through the neck, softening through the jaw, and inhale. Exhale, plant the right foot down. Step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat. Inhale, it's a halfway lift. Exhale, it's a fold. Nice. This time we rise a little bit quicker up through the spine. The arms go up to the sky. We gaze to thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, we dive down to the mat. Inhale, it's a halfway. Exhale, step that left foot back. Drop the left knee down. It's a low lunge. Untuck the back toes. We reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, find that hold of opposite elbows. The heart, the chest, the gaze is forward. Inhale. Exhale, slightly lean to the right. Breathe into the left side. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Breathe into right. Inhale through center, maybe a smile. Exhale, framing that front right foot. Beautiful. Stepping it back through high plank. We take an inhale here, hold. And an exhale, a downward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. Beautiful. We'll inhale here together. Exhale here together. Inhale, left leg up to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, left knee to nose, tiger curl. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step that left foot through between your hands. Drop the right knee down, runner's lunge on your fingertips, heart forward. Exhale, push back, half splits. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, this time lifting that right knee. Yes, inhale. Exhale, straighten through the legs. It's a pyramid. Inhale, lower hips, open heart. Exhale, push back. Inhale, just working through the hips, through the legs, hamstrings. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, drop down, up. And exhale, hold it here for a moment. Breathing into the back of the left leg. Allow the head to hang heavy. Soften through the face and inhale here. Exhale, plant that sole of the left foot down. Take the right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. Inhale, it's a halfway. Exhale, we refold. For a final time, we roll up. Root to rise. Reach your arms up over your head. Gaze to thumbs. Grow tall. Salute the sun. Exhale, we dive down. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Frame that left foot. Step the right toes back. Drop that right knee down. It's a low lunge. We inhale here. Exhale, grab hold of opposite elbows. Maybe a different arm on top this time, if that makes any sense. If not, stay where you are. And inhale here. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale here. Exhale to right. Inhale here. Gaze up, heart lift, smile. Exhale, frame that front foot. Curl under the back toes. Step back to a high plank. We stay for an inhale. And exhale, it's a downward facing dog. Beautiful. We inhale here together. And exhale, let it go, release. Just take a moment here. And just notice how this dog feels in comparison to that first one of our practice. Opening, space, lengthening perhaps. Nice. And we take our gaze to our hands. And we step it through to seated. Taking the legs long. The feet are flexed. And there can be a bend in the knees. And we're going to take a fold here, so you can have your legs completely together or a little bit apart. I like mine a little bit apart. It's just preference. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, the heart goes forward. Let's keep this length through the spine. The hands perhaps around the feet. The hands towards the shins, to the thighs, to the mat. Keep the gaze forward. Inhale. And exhale, just rounding off here. The chin tucks in towards the chest. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Sending your breath up and down the hamstrings, up and down any tightness, any stickiness. Just breathing life, breathing light into the body. Ungluing any parts that feel stuck with the breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, take the gaze forward, the heart forward, and we lift. And we're coming to a pigeon here, double pigeon. So you take the right leg on top of the left leg. So the right knee is stacked on top of the left foot. The right foot is stacked on top of the left knee. So it's like your legs are completely parallel. I'll turn around so you can see me. Nice. And if this feels totally uncomfortable, you can place a block or a cushion here between the gap between the right knee and the left foot, or you can come to a cross-legged seat with that right leg in front. Any option is perfect. We take an inhale here, find length, and then we exhale, we fold forward in our double pigeon. So you're breathing into the back of the right hip wherever you are. And you don't have to fold here. In fact, you can stay upright because it can be super intense already on the right hip, especially first thing in the morning. Keep the feet nice and flexed. So that right foot is stacked on top of the left knee. The right knee is stacked on top of the left foot, and the feet are flexed, and you're breathing into the back of the right hip. Just one more breath here. Exhale. From whatever point you're at, we come up. Nice. And take your soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. We take an inhale here. Let's find a lengthened version. Exhale, just send the heart forward, the crown of the head forward. Maybe the elbows pressed to the insides of the thighs as you wrap your hands perhaps around the feet. So it's like you're catapulting the heart directly down towards the feet and catapulting the crown with the head forward. So there's this line of energy from the tailbone all the way up and out the crown of the head. And you can close the eyes. The gaze can be down to the floor. You breathe into your groin, you breathe into your hips, and you're here. And see if you can stay inside this bubble, this container for just a few moments longer, this morning or whenever you're practicing. Giving yourself permission to literally just be here. Inhale, the heart, the gaze lifts, and we come into that double pigeon on the other side. or a cross-legged seat with the left foot in front this time. If you're coming into your double pigeon, you just flex through the feet. The left foot comes on top of the right knee. That left knee comes to stack on top of the right foot. Left and right are confusing me today. So take an inhale here. And this is enough. If you can feel your left hip talking to you a lot, stay here, hands down, you're perfect. If you want to put support between that left knee and the bottom foot, that's great as well. Or you maybe want to fold down. And if you're coming down quite far and perhaps your forearms or your arms are on the floor, it's really nice to take this pressure backwards. So like you're pushing your weight back towards your hips, pushing the weight back towards your bottom, and it really intensifies that stretch through the left hip for me. And notice as we come into these perhaps more confronting and intense postures, if we start to grip, maybe through the face, maybe through the hands, or maybe there's a gripping in the breath. And by that, I mean, maybe the breath is coming short or shallow, or maybe you're holding your breath. See if you can sigh and let the breath flow. Because we always want the breath to be flowing through this practice. Arguably one of the most important things of this practice is finding this flow of breath, therefore this flow of energy. One more inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, the heart comes forward, the gaze comes forward. Beautiful. And just finding a seat. You could find and stay in your cross leg if you're already there. Roll the shoulder blades up towards the ears and exhale, take them back down. Take a moment here. Hands on your lap, maybe the palms facing up towards the sky. This gesture of receiving, this gesture of openness at the end of our practice. Perhaps in the morning, this sense of openness, receiving to the day yet to come. This openness and receiving to the energy that you have cultivated and created on your mat. The heart is open. The soul is open. Maybe there's a slight smile on your lips. This moment of appreciation for your body, for yourself. Bring your hands together at heart center in prayer. Take the prayer to the third eye space between the eyebrows, bow the head to the heart. Thank yourself for getting on the mat, and thank you so much for practicing with me. For this practice we say Namaste.